2.
All right, Magic fires a three. Good! Magic Johnson has taken over with 2 3-pointers in the last minute and a half of the third period.
A weary Jordan would again look to respond, but he would not do it alone.
Don't leave Michael alone here. It's not time yet.
That's right.
You guys are running away from your offense. Don't run away from your offense.
Chicago would once again rally around Jordan.
Stolen by Armstrong, ahead to Jordan. Back to Armstrong, now to Michael for the finish.
Good play. BJ spectacular.
With the Lakers' lead having all but vanished, both teams braced for a furious finish.
Magic is saying, calm down, calm down.
Magic with the spin. The pass off the dribble of Divac. What a play. Magic Johnson.
Jordan guarded by Scott. Jordan turns in the lane, gets the shot up. Good
Yes!
Scott.
The Bulls come out of there with it. Jordan wants to run down the left side. Pull-up jumper. Goal!
We got the lead. They got to score. Make them shoot a jump shot to beat us. Right?
Oh boy, this is what coaches get paid for.
Perkins goes for 3. He's got it. He went for the shot from downtown to take the lead.
All right, here we go. One in time. Michael, if they all run at you, remember Scotty's right here. Bill's right here. Max back to him. 9 seconds. A lot of time.
Pass me the aspirin bottle. Get the oxygen tent ready. This is unbelievable. Bulls down by 1. 9 seconds to play. They lob it over the top to Jordan. Jordan gets it. Changes direction. Pull-up jumper left side.
Come on, baby, ball. Get it down, get it down.
Get it out. Ball knocked loose. Grabbed by the Lakers.
The Los Angeles Lakers steal game 1 from the Chicago Bulls.
It felt good. It rattled and it came out.
I just knew Michael shot was going in. When I seen it, it was on target. It was up high enough. I was like, this is it. It rattled in and rattled out. I was like, oh my gosh.
A lot of distractions. We're going to have to, something LA's gone through and learned, how to deal with before. We haven't had to do that. We're going to have to learn in a hurry. We're going to win the series.
There's no question about it. This is singularly the biggest game in the 25-year NBA history of the Bulls franchise.
We felt like we were unbeatable, but, they proved us wrong, and now we got to go back to the drawing board and come up with something new.
Los Angeles Lakers are in the catbird seat after lifting the home court advantage from the Bulls. You get to this point, and they will drown you, flat drown you.
You go down like you live tonight, okay? Take this game, let's wrestle it out of their grasp and go to LA.
Let's go.
Let's go. All right.
Only 2 teams have ever lost the first 2 games of the finals and come back to win a championship.
Well, we know we got to win. I don't think we should panic, because when you panic, you really don't play your best basketball.
We've been in a situation a lot. We just about know what we have to do in those situations. So we're used to it.
The Chicago Bulls admit that this is the biggest game of their basketball life.
They felt they had that because we were nervous. We lost our composure, and they thought that the nervousness and the tentativeness would have been there again, but it wasn't.
Led by a determined Michael Jordan, the Bulls would serve notice early that Game 1 was already a distant memory.
Michael Jordan just kind of running the show, distributing the basketball.
What a pass from Jordan.
Jordan's biggest beneficiary was a resurgent Horace Grant, who poured in 10 first-quarter points.
Here's Grant.
I got embarrassed in the first game, and I just took it upon myself to take it to him in the next game.
The Bulls had turned their game up a notch, but the Lakers would not be easily shaken.
Perkins easily around Purdue, and he served up a facial.
And although the Bulls' offense was in high gear, the complexion of the game was about to change.
And that is number 3 on Jordan.
As the Bulls found their best defender in foul trouble, Chicago would need someone to step to the forefront.
Here's Magic with the basketball. Scotty at the top, and we're taking Magic out of the ball. Got it?
The daunting task of containing the Lakers' living legend now fell upon Scottie Pippen.
To have the opportunity to play against a guy like Magic, someone that I always idolized and watched, you know, I felt like that I had to step up and put all that behind and go up and do my best.
Notice the matchup with Pippen on Magic, a little bit bigger, a little bit stronger, able to bump, be physical with Magic.
Pippen's smothering defense on Magic grounded the Laker attack, while the Bulls could now set their sights on ruling the airwaves.
Jordan with the step and the bucket. Michael Jordan on fire. Jordan. Yes. The Bulls have exploded.
Rolling an alley-oop pass underneath the...
Oh, it's good! Yes! Yes! Yes!
Under pressure, right corner Paxson. He comes up shooting and hitting.
Johnny!
Here's Pippen. The Bulls blowing the Lakers out.
Led by an unconscious Jordan, Chicago exploded, showcasing a little bit of everything, and then some.
A spectacular move by Michael Jordan. That's 13 consecutive field goals.
Cliff threw it back to me, and I saw a clear lane to the basket, so I was going to dunk the ball. I exposed the ball, but then I saw long-arm Sam Perkins there, and it was just instincts to change it. I changed it to my left hand and was able to get it off.
When he came down the lane, he just, you know, went one way, put it in one hand, floated about a 5 more yards, said, well, I don't know, and then he went off against the glass. So it was his game tonight. He really took it over in the second half. The only thing is, no matter if you get beat by 1 or 20, it's still 1-1.
The Lakers' confidence seemed well-founded as they returned home to their enchanted domain for Game 3.
It doesn't get any better than this. This is the Magic Kingdom, California.
History had not been kind to the visiting Bulls, who would never won a playoff game in this forum of champions.
If you're not nervous before a game, there's something wrong with you.
Despite their previous failings, Chicago ignored the pressure.
Let's go, Bulls! Take it home! Let's go, baby. It's our game right here, baby. Come on, man.
As the game began, both teams traded shots. And in this pivotal contest, Chicago knew that the heavy artillery would soon begin their assault.
If we want it, we're going to have to take it. It's not going to be given to us. We have to get up on them and pressure them and make them work for everything they get.
But in this physical struggle, neither team was giving ground. Though the Bulls would manage to cling to a 1-point lead going into the half, they would once again find themselves in foul trouble and in need of an adjustment.
Good first half here at the Forum.
We felt like they had too much vision on the court. They were too aware and too knowledgeable players to be able to give them that much time and vision. And with foul trouble on Michael, we had to make the move. With Scotty on Magic, and we wanted to make him have to use up time on the clock.
The strategy that had befuddled LA in Game 2 now played into their hands, as the prepared Lakers quickly pounded the ball inside to Divac, who ignited an 18-2 third-quarter run.
Low to Vlade. Vlade against Jordan again. Down the middle, he gives to Worthy. Worthy gives to Perkins. Slam dunk!
The Lakers would build a commanding 13-point lead, while the Bulls searched for answers.
Beautiful passing. I like Vlade's patience.
I was wondering when Phil was going to put me in, and I just sat there and waited my turn and just You know, I said, well, when I get in, I got to make something happen.
Cliff, if he doesn't have it, you got to step up.
Cliff Levingston would answer the call, sparking Chicago with his contagious intensity as the emotionally charged Bulls willed their way back into the game.
Checked it emphatically by Levingston. Beautiful look away. Jordan for Pippen.
The momentum had shifted.
And now it's Mike Dunleavy burning a timeout. 8:42 left in the fourth.
For nearly 4 quarters, the two teams had been locked in an epic showdown. And as the game hung in the balance, the role of hero had yet to be cast.
Now, we're fine if we communicate defensively down there in the corner series. He's got to watch Devon's reach and got to get out.
It's our game right here, baby. Come on. Tired.
In the game's final seconds, Vlade Divac would seemingly stumble into stardom.
For the game winner. Divac fumbled it, recovered. Yes, and it counts.
Divac's dramatic three-point play would give LA a 2-point lead.
Oh, no. 93.
And Scottie Pippen a 6th foul. It was now Michael Jordan's turn to take center stage and to seek redemption.
Almost like game 1 right down to the second. And the Bulls were unable to score in game 1 in the closing seconds to avoid defeat. And they're going to take at the end. They're going to take at the end of the court all the way. They have no timeouts left. Full court press. Jordan against Byron Scott. Into the lane, comes up shooting, got it. Game tied with 3.4 left.
The Bulls would share Jordan's redemption.
Michael Jordan.
When he shot, it was like, we're winning this. You know, we went overtime, we're winning this. And there was no doubt about it.
The Bulls had withstood the Lakers' charge.
Michael comes away with it. Cliff Levingston took the charge, and there was no foul call. Paxson's shot from the left is in.
The Lakers had experience and the home court on their side.
Michael spins out baseline.
But the Bulls had Michael Jordan.
Is in a spectacular play by Jordan.
This is a bitter loss for the Lakers because of
And the series lead.
Well, on that point, let's go downstairs. Mike Dunleavy, the Lakers coach, is breaking it down.
Well, we're in a ditch. Not in a hole, we're in a ditch.
Supposedly, according to some of the coaches, they were out, they practiced for a solid hour and a half on the floor. We play them, we squeeze them a little bit, make them work extra hard. If things don't work out, communicate with each other out there on the floor.
We'd have to be ready for this storm because these guys are too good to be let off the hook.
The Lakers' storm was swift in coming.
Here's Worthy. Yes.
But the Bulls were prepared for its fury. For the Lakers, victory was essential. And their aggressiveness echoed the vital nature of their quest.
Rebound AC again. Oh, is he playing his game today?
Rebound. Stay after that ball. We got to stay with it.
The Bulls were equally determined as they too fervently banged the boards.
Rebound inside though by Livingston. Scores!
And as they stepped up their intensity, the Lakers' storm began to ebb.
Williams now with it. Craig Hodges driving into the front court. On ahead to Jordan. He scoops it up. Rimming. Yes! Takes him in the lane. Fadeaway jumper. Good. Bill Cartwright hits it. Here goes Jordan. To Grant, back to Jordan. He takes the last shot of the half and he hits it.
Up by 9 points at the half, the Bulls remained focused.
If you get them down, you want to keep them down.
Let's go get him, bro. Let's go.
We're not satisfied yet.
The assault came quickly. And from every conceivable angle, as Chicago's offensive barrage kept the Lakers at bay.
John Paxson has been a crusher.
And though there was still some magic in the air as LA narrowed the gap.
Important sequence for the Lakers. Magic, yes.
Johnson's bag of tricks could not prevent another Bull run.
Right for the rebound. Quick on the pass down court. Michael to Pippen who jams!
They're on the verge of giving up, boys. Just keep it right at it.
They're having a hard time building the energy. All right.
The attack was unrelenting.
Again.
And suddenly, Chicago was within one game of the NBA championship.
You know, the thing about it is that I can't feel bad because they just given us a nice butt kicking.
With the title on the horizon, the Bulls were reflective.
You know, you've worked all this time to achieve the goal, and I think that when you first get in the league, all your goals are more individual.
Let's go!
As you've been in the league a little longer, you understand that the most important thing is the team, and your credibility is measured by your team's success, and winning an NBA championship is obviously the ultimate.
Let's go, let's go. That's what we worked for all season long, guys. Let's take it home. You ready? I got a lot of excitement inside of me. I guess I've been holding for about 7 years now. I think when I first came with the Bulls, it was a struggle, and we had to turn the whole situation around. Each year we saw improvement. We saw the different levels that we had to get to, and now to this ultimate level.
After 25 years, this is the game that Bulls fans have been looking for. Let's go, Bulls! Take it home! The Bulls with a chance to wrap up the World Championship tonight.
Good work, man. We've been waiting for this. That's good work, all right? Let's go. 28 minutes.
Even with James Worthy and Byron Scott sidelined, the Lakers quickly showed that they were not going to simply step aside for the Bulls' coronation.
Here's Magic. He had a notion to go to the hoop.
But as they had all series long, the Bulls were quick to respond.
Divac with a bounce pass in Jordan. A steal, tight ropes the sideline, all the way to the hoop for the dunk. Even the fans here wanted that one.
Lonnie Divac in the face of John Paxson.
The Lakers' frustration was clear as the Bulls began to pull away.
Oh, what a shot by Bill Cartwright.
There's a steal. Michael on the breakaway. Showtime as he skies into the air. And here Jordan throws it down.
You're getting a fair shake. Just stay in here. You never know.
Searching for an answer, L.A. looked to its young bench.
No look pass underneath. Ellis Campbell with a two-handed monster jam.
But the Bulls wouldn't even break stride.
Oh, what a move by Michael Jordan. And here come the Bulls on a 3-on-2. Pippen off the hesitation dribble. A spectacular end-to-end move.
With an intensity born of desperation, the Lakers would make one final run.
Takes the return pass and tomahawk jams it through. And the crowd goes nuts here at the Forum. Just when it looked like the Bulls might blow out the Lakers, LA comes back with a 6-point run and they take the lead.
But Chicago's confidence was unshakable.
Tighten up. That's the term. Just tighten up a little bit. Not, all right? Not too hard. Loosen up.
Of being together and
understanding each other and enjoying playing with everyone. I mean, this group, we have a great bond between us.
Start to say the words, folks. The world champion Chicago Bulls. World champ, baby. Hey, excuse me. This is what dreams are made of right here.
Final seconds, Magic's three-point attempt blocked. Pippen comes away with it, and the Chicago Bulls have won their first ever NBA championship.
Those three things came into play. We stood good team.
People ask me, can I fly or do I like to fly? Well, I think as a team, we've shown people that we can fly.
Hey, yourself. Turn around.
We want to thank the Detroit team and their fans for encouraging us to do this.
I just want to know one thing. How good does it feel, Chicago? We did it. It's been a long struggle. But we're going to be back here next year for another long struggle.